when you guys submit your lawsuits, you need to have proof. You need to have evidence. If you don't have no evidence, then there's really no point. You saying, hey, she stole my watch. You got proof? Well, Dream saw me put it in a bag. I went to sleep and then I woke up. She was gone and the watch was gone. You got it in her possession?
iPhone, I look on it.
Did you file a police report? But we're only going to watch the first 2 minutes of this. We're not watching everything. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to build a case. We're collecting evidence to show that, hey, this person broke the law, and here's our evidence to prove they broke the law. Here's the law that they broke. Here's what we would like to happen. Here's what the law dictates happen. Evidence is step one. No evidence, no case.
And there are calls made from it, from the phone, to somebody that I know very well now. That I did not do because I was sleeping. And the calls are, I think, at 7 something a.m., right? Something. And I think you can understand, I think it makes a lot of sense that somebody that comes home at like 4 in the morning, that's completely fucked up, doesn't make calls from the shower. Does anybody agree with that?
And shout out to his goddamn editor for cooking this video up. To interchange everything just from an editing standpoint, it was an easy watch.
That's something you do sometimes that you get that. If I'm sleeping, you can't make calls. Your calls made from my fucking phone. That's crazy, dude. The next day, on another phone.
This is the evidence. This is the evidence right here. This is where you say, hey, this is what happened.
Oh man, this is embarrassing.
I witnessed it.
I'm being showed something unrelated, right? And I see a folder on another person's phone. I see a folder, and it has a folder of 721 pictures. You know what it looks like when I look at it? There are photos of my phone and my logs of my phone on Smezo's phone. I'm like, yo, what is that?
Now you have his witness testimony that he saw 721 pictures of his phone on Samantha's phone. And shout out to him for not saying someone else's phone.
That's fucking insane. And they're not like screenshots, chat? They're not, because screenshots, if you take a screenshot, it'll probably leave some sort of trace, right, on your phone, right? That you took your own, and then through data recovery, I would assume that you can see your own screenshots being taken or deleted from your phone and some logs, right? It looked like from afar, which is about a couple centimeters out of my face, like the pictures were taking, like in a phone way, from phone to screen, right? And there's fucking 700 of them.
Why are these so hard to find? It's because I'm so crazy and I have so many screenshots, over 700. Baby girl, you want to add the numbers up? It's over 15. It's like over 2,000.
You see? She just snitched on herself. She said it's over 1,500. It's like 2. Okay? This is literally someone admitting to committing a crime. This is a Twitch partner on live stream admitting to committing a crime. I'll run it back because it only takes a couple seconds.
It's because I'm so crazy and I have so many screenshots, over 700. Baby girl, you want to add the numbers up? It's over 15. It's like over 2,000. You guys act like I said, that I'm not in a war. You guys act like I'm not at war. Motherfucker, I was out here fighting for my fucking life. You think I'm gonna just give it all away for free on Instagram when I could come up on here on stream and run 10-minute ads? Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch, Zos. Because she was literally making alt Reddit accounts to make posts about me on LSF when he was asking her to.
Now, what else did she just do right there? She divulged, even if it's true or not, even if you agree with Zos or not, she just divulged intimate information that she was not a part of, that she obtained from violating xQc's privacy. You see how she's just snitching on herself? Which is another crime in Texas that we are going to examine because the pictures were taken in Texas, right?
Like, after they hooked up, he was straight up like, look, I didn't really feel anything when I hooked up with you. And I hooked up with this other chick from Canada, and I still didn't really feel anything for her either. The only one that I can think about is Adept. The only one I can think about is Sammy. How can you know that? It's all right here in the messages.
This is a slam dunk case for xQc. Would you say, oh, it's all right here in the messages? The messages that you were not a part of. So his lawyer, she's on the stand. Hey, On this day, did you go live? Yes. On this day, on your live stream, did you say this? Yes. What you were saying, though, were those messages you were reading from xQc and Zos? Yes. Did xQc send you those pictures? How did you obtain those pictures? You see, these are they're tough questions that would jam her ass up. I'll run it back a couple seconds so you guys can hear her snitch on herself.
And I hooked up with this other chick from Canada, and I still didn't really feel anything for her either. The only one that I can think about is Adept. The only one I can think about is Sammy. How can you know that? It's all right here in the messages. It's all in their messages. She's cracking. She can't handle being done with you. She's vindictive, weak-minded, a little person. I mean, really, though. No aspirations, no goals, no core values. And I know all the juicers are like, lol, true, bro, true. That's fine.
Now, this right here is a major violation. And xQc is about to talk about the violation, but this is her admitting on Twitch to breaking Texas laws. And not only did she break the law and invading his privacy, she disseminated it to the masses, to millions of people.
It's a major fucking breach to have private logs, and especially private individuals' information aired out live against everybody's consent is fucking wilderness.
I get it.
Now, you see, hey, the words he's using, guys, against everyone's consent, meaning no one gave her permission to release these logs. Now, I know she's about to double down hard. And all you have to do is, I know people say, all you got to do? No, you write up your lawsuit, violation of privacy, defamation, and we'll get to some other stuff, and then you will see.
I'm the crazy, deranged, emotional woman. I get it. And you know what that person did? That person busted down a barrier that was locking my front door so that anyone who had the key code couldn't open it willy-nilly. They busted down that barrier and they went into my home and went up into my computer and went through my Discord messages to find out where I was live in real time. Proof? I don't need to show you my proof right now.
Yeah. Now, xQc talked about that, and he said, hey, she told that to the judge and the grand jury, and that's why I played that clip earlier, and no one believed her. She had a lack of proof. Now, could he have done it? I don't know. I just can't see him breaking down a goddamn door. Maybe because he's, challenged physically to break down said door. But what do you guys think? Do you think he's, big bad wolf breaking down in the door? Look, I gotta choose my words carefully, like, what do you mean? What are y'all laughing at, huh? Come on, camera. I swear I'm about to get a new camera thanks to Adept. All right, morphed into El Goblino. I don't know.
Yeah, this is another claim made. I'll talk about it in a minute. This is another claim made that I did this, busted down the door and broke into. That was also a claim that was tried to be made, and was completely shut down. I'll go through it in a minute. Jesus Christ, yeah, because there's a lot. Since it's like a part of it, I don't want to kind of jump in the middle and kind of get out and talk about. We're just gonna. Does that make sense?
I mean, let's be honest. xQc is likely to break a foot trying to kick down the door.
This.
All right, here we go. This is slam dunk material right here. You like, damn, like, do you even have to work? Guess what? This looks like a picture of a phone. And you're like, how do you know? I mean, what is it? What is this? Is this the border? What is this? Why is it off center? I don't know. What is this? Classic juicer pose. Tickets to the gun show, anybody? 2 tickets. Who's invited? Zos? I'm just saying. But she is snitching on herself, thinking she's immune from the law.
Does that look like Vyvanse to you? What is that?
Look, guys, you see what she's doing? I don't know what it is.
What's this?
And guess what? No one can say what this is definitively without having it collected and tested and confirmed. Either way, what is this? What does this prove? You're taking pictures of him. You're staging the picture. You staged this picture. You opened his phone, put the alleged Vyvanse on there, and then took the picture. And people saying it's Addy, which he said he has a prescription for. I mean, this is down bad.
Or does it maybe look like Adderall? Does it maybe look like unprescribed Adderall? I'm having a really hard time sleeping.
This is...
Who do you think should help me since I'm having a hard time sleeping? My dad, my brother and his girlfriend, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, my friends,
the viewers,
my managers, my assistants.
She just be losing her shit.
My agents.
Look,
maybe even some of my brother's friends.
Bruh, you having trouble sleeping, you go get you some. That's what you do. You go get you some. Or you call some in if you X.
Who are local that I could pay to literally watch me as I sleep. No. Hold on a second. There's surely got to be a better option than that list of people. I think I should hire my moderator to fly out to me and take care of me while we definitely don't hook up or don't have any sex of any kind. As you guys know, there's over 700. There's over 700
messages.
Just don't mention the fact that I've broken into her house and gone through her computer without her consent while she wasn't even home to figure out where she was live in real time. But guys, like taking pictures of my phone, that's where I draw the line. Anyways.
Hopefully he edited and not watching me, right? I think my editor got a bag out of me. But anyway, shout out to him. I happily pay. But now what she's about to do is read some messages. Look, guys, this is all evidence. People think of it as drama, but I, as an investigator, I'm like, yo, judge, here's proof that she had intimate messages that was obtained illegal. She violated my privacy and she disseminated it to the masses. She should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And someone called it right. A feminist out in a woman's private sex life. I thought women having sex with who they want was liberating. It was part of the whole new feminist agenda. Let's keep going, and then we're gonna go to the laws.
And anyways,
a lot of the things that people know, like things like protective order and shit like that. A lot of this wording. Okay.
What's my other name?
Here we go, right here. I know xQc shouted me out, but we really want to look at the evidence, okay? The evidence.
Smiley face. Well, no, I meant my other first name. I was actually wondering if you had forgotten. You just flew all the way out for a man that you've been working for 5 years. That you've been building this whole empire, this whole life with, according to you, that you guys have been doing all these great things. You don't even know your fucking name? Okay. And she reacts with a smiley face.
This is violation of privacy. This is it right here. This is it right here. Violation of privacy. Like, Henry, what's the loss?
Why not much to enjoy? Is it because they're not in the vicinity? Because it's surface level with no substance. These are girls that are easy to move in and hard to move out. I'm good.
That's a problem. That shouldn't happen.
Now, what laws did she break? All right, what do you guys think of her self-snitching? So you're like, what laws did Adept break? Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can make it bigger for you guys. Consequences of illegal surveillance. What is illegal surveillance? Illegal surveillance can lead to criminal charges ranging from misdemeanor to higher degree felonies in Texas. The law mandates that you may receive orders to pay hefty fines or face jail time.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
What is section 1602 of the Texas Penal Code penalties? What does this say? Unlawful use or disclosure of wire, oral, or electronic communications without the consent of at least one party involved is classified as a Class A misdemeanor. Conviction, what happens if she's convicted? You say you want justice? Push for this shit. May result in a fine up to $4,000 and or imprisonment for up to 1 year. So, you like, holy shit, 1 year? 1 year. Did she intercept electronic communications? Absolutely. Did she have consent? No, she did not. Of any parties to say? No, we just heard him say it. What is that? A Class A misdemeanor that she just admitted on Twitch stream, which she could be fined for $4,000 and 1 year in jail. So when he says, hey, justice, okay, let's go for it. Now, this one doesn't apply, the second part, but we could read it. We got one more part that does apply. But, you know, this is an educational channel, guys. Say what you want. We educating you all over here on the HenryResilient channel. If the individual commits the offense with the intent to commit a felony against another person, or with the intent to use, disclose, or distribute, intercepted information to harm, someone was harmed, or defraud someone, oh shit, it becomes a third-degree felony. Holy shit. This is justice. We want justice, right? Hey, we got her in 4K. If you are convicted of a third-degree felony, it could lead up to imprisonment for 2 to 10 years, and the court could order you to pay a fine up to $10,000. I know what you're thinking. You like, Henry, what's that new soundbite? Checkmate, bitch! I know, right? I know. Guess what? I checked the Federal Registry for Laws to see if he filed a lawsuit against her today. It was not there. Okay, what about Section 21.5? What's that, Henry? Okay, guys. Okay, you got me. Let's see. Taking pictures or video of someone without their permission when they expect to be private is a state jail felony. When XQ is asleep, is that a private state? Is he expecting someone to take his picture? Is she? Is he expecting that? Do you think when you go to sleep, is you expecting someone to take your picture?
Nope.
No. This is a state jail felony, is punishable by confinement ranging from 180 days to 2 years in jail. You can also pay a fine up to $10,000. Taking pictures. Let's keep going. Taking pictures or video of someone without their consent. Now, we don't know about this part. To arouse or gratify desires is a third-degree felony. A third-degree felony may result in 2 to 10 years in prison. The court can also order to pay a fine up to $10,000. Look, I may not like it, but I don't think this applies. Okay. Now, severity of the penalty depends on specific circumstances of the offense and any prior criminal history of the offender. Now, this is from the Texas Criminal Defense Group. Okay, shout out to them. But you like, Henry, this some fucking lawyers, man. They trying to advertise. Well, I looked it up. For you guys. This is the Penal Code of Texas. All right, you like, damn, you looked it up? Yeah, I looked it up. Now, what's highlighted right here is this jail felony, okay? Right here. Look, it's in here, guys. I would not lie to you, okay? I would not lie to you. All right, I looked it up. This is chapter 16 of the Penal Code, and we need to go to, let's go to it, 16-02. 16-02 is right here. Okay. All right, there it go right there. Now look, this is long, and I'm not about to. The information here. Let's go through it for shits and giggles. All right, for shits and giggles. This is it right here. 1602. Where we at? She definitely, whatchamacallit, communicates, common carrier, computer, blah, 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 blah. This information, readily accessible to the general public, which it was not, means respect to a radio communication or communication that is not scrambled or encrypted, transmitting using modulation techniques. Basically, they're going through like the legal term, but saying, hey, readily accessible to the public. Was any of this information that she used readily accessible to the public?
Nope.
No. All right. But here you go, guys. These are the laws that were broken and admitted to by Miss Samantha Lopez on stream. And if I'm the investigator on the case, I submit xQc's video as evidence. I may submit my own personal video of her posting the screenshot of the conversation about them flying out. And then I just submit my case to the federal government in the Federal Superior Court of Texas. And I go for broke on her ass. So just to recap, bare minimum, 1 year in jail. I mean, you can go down and say 180. But what you do is you backdoor her. You make sure you hire an attorney for Zoss, and you put Zoss, you get her attorney, and y'all hit her with the tag team. Yeah, I'm saying that you tag team, someone from the front, from the back, just bang, you're adept in the middle. Yeah, I'm saying, you know what I mean? You know, I Eiffel Tower that shit. Yeah, I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just an investigator. I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice, okay? But hopefully my editor clipped up that video, and then he can clip this one, and then maybe I can go to sleep, because he's a fucking vampire. He does not sleep he sleeps during the day and only comes out when the sun's not out. I gotta test him. I gotta run a test on him. He might be hiring a vampire out here. But here you go. Section 1602 of the Texas Penal Code and Section 21.5 of the Texas Penal Code. These are the pictures with the fin on the back, and the ones up top are the unlawful interceptions of electronic communications, which is the logs. And whatchamacallit. Now, as far as defamation goes, he has not been hurt financially, or I don't even think reputation wise, but sure, he can go for broke. He can go for broke. But what do you guys think about this stream? Was it a W? Did I set it up well for you guys?
Things just aren't the same. I had you to blame, dealing with this pain.